Richard, I hear you're retiring next week.
Oh, hey, Mom. Did Sandra tell you?
More or less. You're already 60, huh? That makes me feel old.
Old? Mom, you're 82 this year. Honestly, the way you text, it's embarrassing how fast you are.
I've been taking a computer class to keep my mind sharp. That's where I learned to text. I'm probably faster than you, honestly.
I might have to take lessons from you. Even with retirement coming, I want to stay sharp.
You should. The mind goes faster than the body if you let it sit idle. What are your plans? Sandra mentioned you two were going to travel a bit.
She mentioned that, huh?
She seemed excited about it, said she'd been putting money aside for years with exactly that in mind.
Yeah, that's what she thinks.
What do you mean?
I made that promise a long time ago. She's still holding on to it, bless her heart.
What's so funny? Do you have other plans?
Well, you and Sandra never really got along, so I figure I can tell you. The truth is, I'm planning to divorce Sandra once I retire.
Oh, is that so?
She doesn't know yet, but I've been seeing someone younger and honestly a lot more fun. Once the divorce is finalized, I plan to remarry. And look, Dad passed away last year and all that caregiving is finally over, right? So there's really no reason for me to stay with Sandra anymore.
You're over 60, both of you. It's not really my place to tell you what to do with your marriage. You've always had plenty of energy. Do what you want, I suppose.
Actually, that's kind of why I'm here. I need your advice on something.
My advice? Just so you know, if it's about helping you with the divorce itself, I want no part of it. What you two do is your business, but I'm not getting dragged into the mess. And I'm not going to make enemies out of my grandchildren over this.
It's not about the divorce itself, it's the money. Like I said, Sandra's been saving for years, but that money came from my income. And now in a divorce, she's gonna walk away with half of everything I earned. I can't stomach that. I'm not letting half my money walk out the door.
So you want to divorce her, but keep all the money for yourself?
Exactly. You used to work in finance, didn't ya? Help me figure this out. And if you do, I'll pay to renovate your house. Make it accessible. You're past 80, you could use the upgrades.
The house does need work, I'll admit that. The hallway is difficult now.
So you'll help? You're sharper than anyone I know when it comes to this stuff.
Well, if that's how it is, I suppose I can help. I actually have an idea.
I knew I could count on you. What are you thinking?
Give me a few days to put it together properly. I need to look into a few things first. Don't do anything on your end yet.
Of course. Take your time. I'm just glad you're on board.
Don't thank me yet. Let me think it through. Richard, congratulations on your retirement. We can finally take it easy together.
Huh, yeah, about that, Sandra. I want to be free. I want a divorce.
What? What are you talking about?
I've been seeing someone else. Younger, prettier. Once this is over, I'm gonna marry her. We've been married 35 years. Honestly, I'm tired of looking at ya.
What? You said we'd spend our retirement together.
Oh, Dad, I was just saying what you wanted to hear. I'm not spending the rest of my life with some old woman, sorry. Honestly, you should be giving me a medal for sticking it out 35 years.
Do you have any idea what I've been doing all this time? I've been working part-time and saving every dollar so we can have a comfortable retirement.
Yeah, thanks for that, actually. Means I've got a nice cushion to start my new life with. You did all the hard work. I appreciate it. You done now, though?
Fine. If that's how you feel, then yes. I want a divorce, too.
Great. Glad we're on the same page.
It's a shock, sure, but I have our daughter and the grandkids. I'll manage, and the savings I put away won't go to waste. Even without you, I'll be just fine on my own.
Ha! You really think so?
Why wouldn't I? In a divorce, assets get split 50-50, and since you're the one who cheated, I can claim damages on top of that. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. Under normal circumstances, you'd be absolutely right.
What do you mean, normal circumstances?
I was never going to just let you walk off with half, so I had a little chat with my mother. She helped me set something up, a way for me to keep all of it.
Dorothy? You went to Dorothy?
That's right. Sorry, but you're not getting a cent of my retirement savings or pension. Nothing. Enjoy your lonely retirement.
Richard, think about what you're saying. We raised a family together. I was by your side for every promotion, every setback, every time things got difficult.
And I provided for you the entire time, so we're even.
That's genuinely what you believe, isn't it?
That's what I know! Don't contact me about this again. Talk to my lawyer.
Dorothy, Richard just told me. Is it true you helped him plan this? Oh, Sandra, it's true. I gave Richard a few ideas. The division of marital assets is my legal right as his wife. Unless I caused the breakdown of the marriage, which I didn't, Richard is the one who cheated and demanded a divorce. There's no way he can legally take everything, so what exactly are you planning? Generally speaking, you're right. Then what is going on? Fine, I'll explain. Richard's assets are protected from division right up until the divorce is finalized, correct? Yes, until then they're still jointly held. Wait. So what if those assets were moved into a different form before the split? That's easier said than done. Not if there's a business involved. I proposed a joint venture to Richard, and he agreed to invest all of his assets into a company I established. A joint venture? A shell company. It doesn't actually do anything, but since Richard's money is technically invested in a business venture, it's treated differently, harder to include in a divorce settlement. That's... Actually, wait. Something about this doesn't add up. Oh, what's that? You're the one who formed the company, right? So Richard's money is technically in your hands now. If you just didn't give it back to him... I'm not sure what you're suggesting. And funding a shell company specifically to hide assets from a divorce, that's financial fraud. If I took this to court, you and Richard would lose. Richard knows exactly what he signed up for. Anything you say after the fact won't hold up. Besides, you wouldn't take this to court, would you? Dorothy, are you saying what I think you're saying? That's enough speculation. The conversation is over. Worry about yourself. Understood? Understood. Good. Dorothy, one more thing. What? Thank you for telling me. I told you nothing. We had a conversation, that's all.
Hey, Sandra, everything's in place on my end. All our assets are accounted for. Thanks to Mom, I've got it all locked up tight.
I heard from Dorothy. I have to say, I didn't think you'd go that far.
So you know it's airtight then? There's no way you're getting half now.
From what Dorothy told me, yes, the logic holds. It's legally viable, ethically borderline, but it would probably work.
Exactly, good old Mom. She really came through. Every dollar you saved, it's mine now. Sorry about that.
Please stop pretending to be sorry. It's insulting.
Fair enough. But hey, shouldn't you be a little more worried? Everything's set on my side. All that's left is to finalize the divorce and the settlement. You're about to be broke and single at your age. You seem awfully calm.
I'll manage. Things have a way of working out.
Huh, you're something else.
I'm serious, actually.
What's that supposed to mean?
I've always thought I was a decent judge of character. Turns out my judgment about my husband left something to be desired, but other people, I think I've got them figured out pretty well.
Whatever, doesn't matter. Once this is all done, I've got a whole new life waiting, so let's wrap this up fast.
Sure, you started all this. Do it on your schedule. You'll pay damages for the affair, of course. That's not up for negotiation.
Fine. With what Mom set up, I can afford it. Think of it as a consolation prize.
How generous.
Hey, go be happy, okay? Even without the money.
We'll see.
You know what? I'll say this. You handled this better than I expected. No screaming, no threats.
Would it have changed anything if I had?
No.
Then what would be the point?
Still, most people wouldn't be this composed.
I spent 35 years learning to be practical, Richard. You helped teach me that at least.
That's a strange thing to say.
Maybe. Take care of yourself.
Mom, I can't thank you enough, seriously. I walked away from the divorce with everything intact. Sandra got almost nothing from the split.
Oh, that's good news.
The damages payment stings a little, but compared to what I'm sitting on, it's nothing. I can't believe I managed to come out ahead, even as the one who cheated. I'll get your house renovation started, as promised. Just tell me what you need.
That's kind of you, but can you actually afford it? It won't be cheap.
Come on, don't underestimate me. I've still got Sandra's savings plus my full retirement payout. With a pension coming in on top of that, a renovation is nothing.
Wait, you said you didn't want Sandra to get anything from your savings. You put all of it into my company as an investment. There can't be much left over.
Right, but what's in your company, that's still my money. Just send it back over and we're square.
Why would I send you money?
What?
I don't recall agreeing to return anything.
Mom, stop joking around. That was the whole point. Protect the assets from the divorce, and then you'd return them to me once it was over. That was the deal.
I don't recall any such deal.
Are you serious right now?
I set up the company. The investment you made went into my company. I manage those funds now.
That money is mine! We had an agreement!
Show me where in writing I agreed to return it.
That's not... You said you would...
I said no such thing. Check our messages. I was very careful never to make that promise explicitly. You assumed I'd give it back. That was your assumption, not a contract.
You scammed me!
Scammed? That's a strong word. You chose to invest your money, voluntarily, in writing. Did I coerce you? Did I forge anything? You made a decision, and now you're upset about where it led you.
You're my mother! I trusted you!
Yes, and Sandra was your wife. You trusted her too once. Look how you repaid that.
That is completely different.
Is it?
She wasn't family the way you are. You and I, we've always been close.
Have we? Or did you simply assume I would fall in line because I've never pushed back on you before?
I'm your son!
You are, and I know exactly who you are. I've known for a long time.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means the conversation is over, Richard. I suggest you speak to a lawyer.
Sandra, something's wrong. This is bad.
What? What's going on?
Mom, she's keeping the money. She's taking it all.
Oh, but you said you had everything locked up. She was your mastermind.
It was a trap. She planned this from the beginning. She played both of us.
She played you. I'm not sure what this has to do with me.
What are you talking about? That was our money.
The money you were trying to steal entirely for yourself, you mean?
That's it.
Besides, the full amount was already transferred to my account, so there's no issue on my end.
What? It was transferred to you? How?
From Dorothy. She sent everything over.
From Mom? I don't understand. Why would she...
Because that was her plan all along. She wasn't doing this for herself. She was doing it for me.
You two were in on it together?
No, I had no idea what she was planning. I only found out about your scheme after Dorothy had already agreed to help you. How would we have been in on it at that point?
Then why would she...
I trusted her, that's all.
You trusted her? She's always hated you!
She has, but Dorothy has never once done something that didn't make sense. Not in 35 years. She's harsh, she's critical, but she has never been unfair. Someone like that wasn't going to take your side in this. I knew it.
That's insane! She was always complaining about you! She said she couldn't stand you!
Ask her yourself why she did it. But if I had to say something, you really have no idea how to read people, do you?
You're telling me that you, knowing she disliked you, trusted that she would hand you a fortune?
I'm telling you that I paid attention. For 35 years, I paid attention to the kind of person Dorothy is, not whether she liked me. Who she is.
That doesn't make any sense!
No, I suppose it doesn't. Not to you.
Mom, I just talked to Sandra. Why did you give her the money? You always said you hated her!
You're right. I do dislike Sandra. When she first came into this family, she couldn't run a household to save her life. I spent years wondering what you saw in her.
Then why?
Your father passed away last year.
What does that have to do with anything?
He needed care for 4 years before he died. You were too busy with work to help, not once.
I couldn't help it. I had a job. Sandra was there, wasn't she?
Yes, Sandra was there. I did what I could. I'm his wife. Of course I cared for him, but I'm old. Moving him, turning him, the things he needed. It was too much for me alone. I had to make him bear it, and that broke my heart.
I still don't see how this connects to what just happened.
Sandra researched everything. Proper care techniques, therapy exercises, things I didn't know. She filled in every gap. Because of her, your father spent his last years with dignity. He died peaceful. He died smiling. That is Sandra's doing.
I didn't know it had gotten that serious. You didn't tell me.
I tried, twice. You said you'd call back and you didn't.
Work was...
I'm not interested in your reasons. Your father was dying. Sandra came. You didn't.
So what? Because she helped with Dad, you decided to destroy me?
I owe her a debt I can never fully repay. That was already true. And then, at that exact moment, my own son tells me he's been cheating on his wife. He wants to divorce her, and he wants to steal every dollar she saved. That is not something I can let stand. It has no integrity, none at all. So yes, I designed that plan specifically to return the money to Sandra, and I left just enough of an opening so that she could figure out what I was doing, if she was paying attention.
You chose a woman you hate over your own son? Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Living without integrity, betraying someone who trusted and gave to this family, that is something to be ashamed of. You had a wife who supported you for 35 years, and you couldn't even see it. You don't have the self-awareness to be embarrassed about that, but I do.
I was your son before she was ever in this family.
Yes, and because you're my son, I know exactly where you learned to take things for granted. That is something I have to sit with.
What does that mean?
It means we're done with this conversation.
Mom!
I said we're done.
It's all gone.
Sounds rough. Maybe your new woman can comfort you.
Don't be cruel! She's gone too! The moment she found out there was no money, she was out the door! The pension is all I have left. Turns out that wasn't enough for her.
Sorry to hear it, though you might want to have some sympathy. She went after a man she thought was loaded, got hit with a damages claim, and ended up with nothing. Rough deal.
Shut up! Tell me something. All of this, why did it turn out this way? I get it now, hearing it from Mom, but how could you trust someone who spent decades telling you she can't stand you? What if she really had taken the money and run?
Dorothy is difficult. She never once let me forget that she thought I wasn't good enough. If you asked me whether I like her, I'd be lying if I said yes.
Then how?
But she has never once been wrong. Every criticism, every hard thing she ever said to me, looking back, she was always right. She never said something just to be cruel. There was always a reason. A person like that doesn't suddenly abandon her principles for her cheating son's benefit.
Just because of that?
Just because of that? Are you listening to yourself? That is trust. That is what trust actually means. Something built up slowly, word by word, year by year. It's exactly what you don't have. A woman just left you the moment the money disappeared. That tells you everything.
That's not fair. What we had was real.
Was it? When did you know you wanted to leave me for her?
A few years ago.
A few years ago. So, while I was setting money aside every month, telling myself it was for our retirement, planning what we'd do together, you were already gone.
Sandra!
I'm not asking for an apology. I just want you to understand what you did, not what you lost, what you did.
I understand.
I don't think you do. Not yet. But maybe someday.
Well, fine, but the shell company scheme, that's fraud, isn't it? I could sue! I was tricked into investing in a fake company!
You knew it was a shell company. You agreed to it specifically because you wanted to hide assets from your own wife. That makes you complicit. You'd lose.
Then you sue! You were the one being defrauded!
Dorothy did this for me. I'm not going to turn around and sue her.
So what am I supposed to do? I've lost everything! The money, the woman, and now you're taking damages from me too!
You agreed to pay damages. You said so yourself, remember? I can afford it. It's nothing. Your words.
I didn't know it would come to this!
You don't get to take that back. Thank you for 35 years. In return, I'll give you exactly what you asked for. A free life, all to yourself. No money, no one beside you, just freedom. Isn't that what you wanted? Dorothy, I know I've said it before, but thank you. Really. Because of you, I have everything I need, and I feel like I can finally close the door on Richard. Oh, stop. You're making me uncomfortable. I repaid a debt. I disciplined a foolish son. I didn't do it for your gratitude. Even so, thank you. Fine. If you need to say it, say it. So, what are you going to do now? You have the money, but you're on your own. I'm renting a place near my daughter and her family. I'll get to see the grandchildren whenever I want, and I have more than enough to be comfortable. I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my life watching them grow up. Not a bad way to spend it. I had my foolish son go and make a disaster of things at the end, but watching your family, it wasn't so bad. Dorothy. Oh, and if you have time, come by the house occasionally. Really? Is that all right? You were good to my husband before he died. I don't entirely understand it, but he liked you. Quite a lot, actually. Come and say hello to him. I'll put the kettle on. You're technically my husband's guest, not mine, but tea. I can manage. In that case, I'll take you up on that. Besides, your tea really is wonderful. Of course it is. Who do you think taught you? Laundry, cooking, raising children. I taught you all of it. You did, and I've passed it all along to my daughter. In a way, I owe where I am now to you. Don't say sentimental things like that. It's unsettling. You've always had too much to say. Just like always, we really don't get along. I feel the same way. That's why I can't stand you, you know. But the fact that my husband got to leave this world peacefully, that was you. I'm grateful for that, truly. I've never liked your personality or the way you think, but you were never a bad daughter-in-law. And I still find you difficult, honestly. But you were never a bad mother-in-law either. Look at you, talking back to the very end. Insufferable. Take care of yourself. I still have plenty of things to say, so please, stay healthy, Dorothy. Richard's plan to cut Sandra out of everything backfired completely. He lost all the savings, lost his mistress the moment the money was gone, owed damages to the wife he cheated on, and was left entirely alone. Sandra, thanks to Dorothy's intervention, walked away with more than enough to live comfortably. She moved near her daughter and grandchildren, and built herself a quiet, fulfilling life. As for Richard, he got exactly what he asked for: freedom. Just without anyone or anything to enjoy it with. And every now and then, Sandra still visits Dorothy. Her tea is as good as ever, and Sandra will probably never quite match it.